Hey, teacher friend, I just feel as if we need a total dose of inspiration, just reigniting our fuel and our passion for teaching. We are in the last month of school or homeschooling. This is it. Summer is right around the corner. And in the month of May, there's going to be a lot of change, a lot of preparation. No matter if you are deciding to leave your teaching career right now, or you're planning on starting your business, your micro school, your learning pod, your homeschooling business, whatever it is, you are ready to make that change. Maybe you're not, but ready or not, here we come. It's time to get prepared. It's time to feel inspired. It's time to beat the overwhelm. And it is time for a super fun episode to get us pumped up for the month of May. Let's do it. Welcome, teacher, to the Let Your Light Shine podcast. If you're searching for the freedom and permission to design the life you love as a teacher, you're in the right place. I'm on a mission to help teachers just like you build their own dream school or homeschooling business. In this present day, the world needs you, teacher friend, to step out in faith and give students an education they love and so deserve. In this podcast, I will teach you how to start a fulfilling and profitable homeschooling business that lights you up. I'm Mackenzie Oliver, former elementary teacher and instructional coach, gone homeschool teacher and business builder. I'm here to empower you to step outside the classroom and choose the experiences, the curriculum, and all the moments that put a smile on your face and your students. Does it seem like a dream? Well, it did to me, until God opened the doors and made it reality. Together, we are breaking through fears and moving the crowd. So get out your notebook, sharpen your pencil. It's time to get your teach on. You know, it's also about to be Teacher Appreciation Week, and we are appreciating you over here on the Teacher Let Your Light Shine podcast. We want to say thank you for all that you've done to be a part of our community. Thank you for being part of our Teacher Let Your Light Shine community. Thank you for those who have left a review on our business bundle, and those of you who have left a review on our podcast. It truly touches my heart. I read every one of them, and I'm happy to say that we are here to celebrate our teachers and homeschool parents who are teachers as well. You are absolutely included. You are not just a teacher if you are in public or private school. Anyone who is teaching their children, teaching as a parent or a teacher, this is for you. If you head over to our podcast on Apple iTunes and leave us a review, it only takes less than 30 seconds. Or you can head over to our Facebook page, our business Facebook page, which is Teacher Let Your Light Shine. Leave us a review, again, less than 30 seconds. Or if you bought our business bundle, head on over to teachersletyourlightshine.com/shop and click on business bundle, leave it a review, and we will put you in the drawing. Make sure whenever you leave a review, you leave your name or you email us, because we need your address so that we can send your teacher appreciation gift for those of you who are drawn, and that will be during the first week of May. So head on over, please do that for us. We're so happy to be able to cherish you, love on you, send you a special gift in the mail. For those of you who are drawn, we will again announce that at the last day of the first week in May. Last episode, I read a business bundle review. In today's episode, I want to give a shout out to an incredible teacher who reached out to me. I mentioned it on the podcast last week, but this teacher wrote to me and says, "I've been listening to you since you started sharing your podcast. I love it. I took the plunge last year and left the teaching world after 32 years in the classroom." You know that I said in the last podcast it was 23 years. I was so wrong. It was 32. I mixed my numbers around. 32 years this teacher started her business. I really wasn't sure if I could do this, but after listening to what you and your husband were doing, I knew I could do this. I bought your business package the first time you offered it, and it really helped me understand what I needed to think about. While I do not run a homeschooling business like you do, I use the practices of having a contract and crucial idea of being an organized business owner as I move my one-on-one online tutoring business forward. I have built a website where I blog and provide free resources for parents. I am active on social media, bringing support for parents to use with their children. I really didn't start doing all of that until October of 2022. It is now April 2023, 6 months later, and I have 11 students. I've hired someone to help me when I need to take a day off. I am beyond thrilled at where I am at. I am making a 4-digit income, and I only see that growing. My husband is over the hill happy, and so am I. I finally have my freedom to make my own decisions, and am still helping students on their academic journey. I love what you are doing, and I want to thank you for providing awesome support for those of us who are on their journey. And I wrote back to her, such a beautiful person. She has her own podcast as well. That is Cheryl. Thank you so much, Cheryl, for just writing that beautiful message to me and sharing your testimony. We all need to hear that. And so I want to have Cheryl on the podcast, and I absolutely want to be on Cheryl's podcast as well. You can also connect with her in our Facebook group, which is Teacher Let Your Light Shine Micro School Community. And just like Cheryl, who is starting her own business, she's got an online tutoring business. She says, my school's not like yours. Hey, it's absolutely fine. She's got her own teaching business. Go back to the last episode 177, and listen to educational entrepreneurship and what forms that can entail and how you can structure it to make it the life that you want as a teacher or a mother, right? So incredible. Well, in today's podcast, if you are a teacher or a homeschool mom, I'm here to say that it is an exciting time, but it's also a time of change as we hit the month of May. So I'm going to give you 5 tips on things to do in the month of May to feel inspired and prepared. Now, some of this is as simple as planning, or not as simple if you feel like that's a complex thing, but some of it is also going to require you to maybe spend a little bit of money, and that's okay. We're not breaking the bank here. We have an abundant mindset. Let's go back to the past episodes of what it takes to invest in ourselves. Episode 175. Listen to that episode. The greatest investment that you could make for yourself. And any of what I'm talking about today can go into investing into yourself, whether it's getting rid of something or purchasing what you need. And I got a funny little side story for you here. I have not really bought any clothes since long before the pandemic. Okay, we're talking like 2018-19. I really didn't need to. To be honest with you, I purchased I mean, I'm not a big shopper anyways, but I can't remember the last time that I actually went and bought myself clothes. I know it had to be before the pandemic because I left my teaching job in 2019. So I didn't purchase any clothes, so to speak, for school. Then the pandemic happened in 2020, and I've been teaching in my house since then. But I realized, oh my goodness, I literally do not even have a pair of blue jeans anymore. I just bleached my blue jeans on accident. It was the only pair of blue jeans that I had. I typically wear like some flowy shirt or a dress with leggings underneath it. I teach in my socks. I really don't need any shoes to go anywhere, but that's going to be changing next year because I'm going to leak out a little detail here, and that is that we have a location, but you're going to have to wait on that, okay? This isn't about me in this location right now. This is about you, but I want to share my story with you that I'm like, I need to go get some new clothes because I really cannot keep wearing my old granny fanny pants and shirts anymore. I really need to just invest in myself for a minute here. I need to invest in feeling good about myself and being a good, I don't have to be fancy Nancy, but I do need to just feel good about myself. I've got places that I'm going this summer, and I just keep wearing super old clothes, and I don't like it. I just don't like it. And so I went shopping, and I invested in myself in clothes that I've never done that. I haven't done that in a long time. And my husband's voice just kept ringing in my ear. Get what you need. Get what you need. Get what you need. And he did this to me one time whenever I went to go and get new face cream. And I wanted to get this wrinkle cream, and I wanted to get this eye cream, and I wanted to get this honey-based oil for my face. But I was like, I don't want to spend that much money on it. And he's like, get what you need, honey. Get what you need. And then I thought about my dad and how my dad said his dad, who was a total penny pincher, told him, invest in what you know is going to work. Invest in high value things. Or if you go to Walmart and you buy the cheap things, just know that it's going to break, and you're going to have to go back and buy the other cheap thing and buy the other cheap thing. And before you knew it, the time and the energy and the money you spent, you could have just bought the right thing that was a little bit more money, and you could still have it because it's a higher value and it's going to last. So With that being said, if that's just a little side note here. I do not like to splurge on myself. I do not like to buy myself fancy clothes, like I said, but I needed a total reboot, man. I'm telling you, things were just not fitting the way they used to fit there, folks. And I'm getting ready to be 40. Let's face it. I need a new wardrobe. Bottom line. And so I just said, I'm going to go get what I need to get. I'm tired of spending my time and energy and effort, not just on clothes, so to speak, but just on things that aren't working, on a planner that's not working. Keep reading a book that's just not filling me up anymore. To keep looking at the thing that just drives me crazy. To not get the pillows that are going to make me feel better about myself whenever I go to bed at night and I keep waking up with a creak in my neck. No, we don't have to have the most lavish, expensive things. I'm not suggesting that. I'm not suggesting burning a hole in your pocket. But what I am suggesting is that you look around and you say, this isn't working. I'm done. I'm getting rid of it. And so that's number one. Get rid of anything that you did not use this year. And I'm telling you, I need you to listen to this for your own sanity and just peace of mind. Be radical. Get rid of it. If you did not use it this year, did you use it the year before? Now, if you say no to that, then ask yourself, are you going to this year? And trust me, if you are leaving your teaching career to start your micro school or homeschool your kids or your homeschooling business, do not take that stuff home with you. Don't do it. You need a fresh perspective there, friend. You really do. Less truly is more. Get rid of it. Be totally radical in the month of May as you're cleaning out your classroom, as you're cleaning out your house, as you're looking through what I would just save things that didn't work and think, they'll work next year. And then at the end of the year, I'd be like, they'll probably work the next year. And they never worked. I've never thrown away something and thought, why did I do that? I really haven't. Or if I have, it's really irrelevant at this point in my life. So get rid of anything that you did not use this year. Number 2, plan your summer. Plan that summer, honey. Sit down and just give yourself a few hours, maybe a weekend, maybe a couple days. Get with your husband, get with your partner, get with your friends, get with your family, get with the people who are hosting the summer camps and start planning your summer and get inspired. I got a new desk calendar that just really inspired me. I got a new planner that totally inspired me. Go get yourself a new journal, get yourself a new book. Get yourself anything that's kind of been on that bucket list that you've been wanting to get. Do that in the month of May. Shower yourself for teacher appreciation, for Mother's Day. Just do it. You deserve it. If it's, I'm not saying thousands and thousands of dollars here. I'm just saying if it's a $10 notebook, honey, go get that notebook. Go throw away that old rugged one. If that planner just ain't working for you, let's get rid of it and let's get you a new planner for summer. I'm giving you the permission. But you need to plan your summer. And if you need the tools to plan your summer, then go get the tools to plan your summer. I got a new whiteboard in my kitchen. I have a new project management system that I just bought. My husband and I use it together. It's called Meister Task. We're super reinvigorated with the way that we plan and communicate with each other. And yes, it all costs money. But guess what? Time is money. Energy is so important. And when you're wasting your energy and you're wasting your time because you don't want to invest a few bucks here and there, then you're just digging yourself a big hole, and it's hard to climb out of that. So plan your summer and get inspired with the tools that you need to do that. Number 3, get organized. Get organized. Just put it on a sticky note. Get organized and put it on your mirror, put it on your computer, and whatever it takes, just one step at a time. As you're getting rid of things, start making a plan for how it's going to be organized. If you don't have a filing cabinet, go get a filing cabinet. If you don't have the right things to keep you organized, go get the right things to keep you organized. If you don't have enough binder clips, if you don't have enough binders, if you have too many binders, like I said, get rid of it. If you need file boxes, if you need the cute little file boxes from Target, go do it. If it's something that will help you be organized and it's visually appealing, by golly, go get yourself that thing. Do it. You're going to feel better about it. You're going to feel inspired, because a lot of times we don't get organized because it just feels like, I don't know. If you got a cute little box to put it in, might make you feel a little bit better. Number 4, enjoy the good moments this month. Enjoy the good moments, because I remember the last month that I was teaching in public school, I felt so liberated that I was going to be leaving, but I also felt sad because I knew that my daughter was leaving 5th grade, so she was transitioning to a new school, middle school, and I just stood out on the playground a little bit longer and I just watched her play. And I looked at my little sweet Jolie. She was in kindergarten and I knew, or first grade. And I knew that after leaving that school, she was going to be going to a new school in our neighborhood. And so I just watched her differently. I really did. I watched her differently. I talked to people differently that I didn't spend that much time talking to. None of it at all made me want to stay. So if you're afraid to continue connecting with people, don't be afraid. Connect with people and connect with them well and hug people and tell them that you love them and tell them that you appreciate them, your family, your friends. This is Mother's Day. This is Teacher Appreciation. Journal. Give yourself whatever it is that makes you feel appreciated. Appreciate yourself. Go get yourself a new candle. Just enjoy the good moments. I know, especially if you're starting to make a change, it can feel overwhelming. You might feel more tense. Go get a massage. Give yourself the gift of just enjoying this life, enjoying this moment before you start summertime and you're with your kids more often or you're building a business. Don't be afraid to enjoy the good moments either. Just do a little evaluation. Is your heart hardened? Are you just so ready to leave and you're so sick of the place that you're working at and you're so disgruntled by whatever could have happened to you? Let it go. If you're a homeschool mom and you're beating yourself up because you didn't feel like you gave enough of this past year, gave enough experiences this past year, or didn't teach this past year, let it go. It's time to renew, to cast a new vision, and to prepare your mind for what is ahead. We are almost halfway through the year and we still have a new school year to start. So let's make the most of it. Let's enjoy the good moments. And last but not least, what I want to say to you as you head into the month of May is that it is so important that you make a professional development plan. And you're like, that sounds so awful. Okay, listen to me. What are you going to do to professionally develop yourself? I'm just asking. Are you going to read a book or a personal development? Let's scratch the professional. Let's go into professional/personal. But if you're starting a business, absolutely professional development plan. What are you doing to invest in your future? For yourself, for your family, for your profession, make a plan. What are you going to be learning this summer? What are you going to be trying to invest in? If you're starting your business, is it going to be marketing? Is it going to be to get a coach? Is it to be to get the forms and the processes that you need? Is it that you need to find the location? Is it that you need to learn about how to start your own teaching business or your own method of teaching? Is it something to do personally? Maybe you need to work on your mindset. Maybe it's your finances that you want to get under control. What is it that you want to learn or professionally or personally develop in yourself this year, and make a plan of action for that? Meaning, what books are you going to have? What are you going to do each week for that? Are you going to spend a day professionally developing yourself? Use this time in the month of May to start planning for the summertime on how, not just how you're going to run your kids everywhere, not just how you're going to clean your house, not just how you're going to take the vacations. What are you going to do to develop yourself? So let me go back through these. 1, get rid of anything that you do not use this year. Be radical. Number 2, plan your summer. Get the tools that you need to feel inspired to plan your summer. Number 3, get organized. Make a plan of action to do so. Maybe 1 week you do your kitchen, 1 week you do your school supplies, 1 week you do your garage to hold your school supplies, whatever it is. Number 4, enjoy the good moments. Feel appreciated in any way that you need to feel appreciated. Take time for yourself, for the people that you love, for Mother's Day, for Teacher Appreciation Week. And also number 5, make a plan of action on how you're going to develop yourself over the summertime. I hope that this serves you well. If you want to leave us a review, we'd be so grateful. Go on over to teacherletyourlightshine.com/shop. Leave a review on our business bundle. Leave a review on our Facebook page, Teacher Let Your Light Shine. Leave a review on our podcast, or just simply email me. Email me something good and enriching that has been working in your life, and I'd be happy to share it on our podcast. I'd be happy to enter you guys into a drawing for Teacher Appreciation Week to send you a special gift in the mail. Make sure you let me know you left a review by emailing me or popping it into our Facebook group, and I will make sure to get your address so that we can put you in the drawing. We'll see you soon. Keep shining your teacher light. Hey, teacher friend. Thanks so much for listening to today's show. I pray it inspired you, touched you, or challenged you in some way, because we are making big shifts and using our teaching gifts for God's glory like never before. I'm so grateful for you. The number one way you can support this show is to leave a written review on Apple Podcasts, and also share this with another teacher. Come join me in the Virtual Teachers Lounge, known as the Teacher Let Your Light Shine Facebook group. Until next time, keep shining your teacher light. The world needs you.